was grooving to that. Shout out to our intro right there. Shout out to
Right. I love the
shout out
intro. Oh my God.
shout out to Remix LV for hitting us up with that. So yes, we are up back, and it is the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine ass Carrice, and I'm here with my cousin host,
The
Sir.
Sir Armstrong. Okay,
The
the only
Sir.
one.
The
The
one,
Sir
the
and
only.
only.
All
Hello.
right. All right. Hey, listen, we got some listeners out there already. What's up, Albert? Everybody that's listening live, if you're on the Hot 7025 FM app, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, click that share button. Tell your friends we are live right now, about to deliver this shady ass tea chow. Okay? Yes, fine ass. That's my government name. Yes, it is. It is. What's okay then? What's up, Miss Bailey Boo? So listen, sir, I think it's time. What's the shady ass tea?
Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to say Happy Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here. I always feel so lucky to be here every Tuesday with y'all.
Tuesdays
It's
are
like,
great, aren't they?
yeah, it's the highlight of
It's
my
like a
day.
series of things. It's like Taco Tuesday. It's like
Yeah,
Turn Up Tuesday. It's like Take Me
right.
Back
There's
Tuesday.
Popeyes.
And then it's Risky Ass Tuesday. Period.
Right, definitely.
What's up? Nora
So,
Karma says she here too, damn it. All right. Hey.
hey, Noah, I love you too, baby. Okay. So we're gonna talk about some Spanish news first because I be speaking more than one language sometimes. Depends on how much tequila I've had, how
What
much
kind of
Spanish I
tequila?
speak. You know what I like that what's the rock tequila? The Terramanda or
The
Timadora,
Rock.
something like that. The Rock
That's
has pretty good tequila.
mm,
I like
it's
it.
I
It get
buy
me
it
messed
because
up.
of him.
I like to get messed
I
up, and
bet you it does.
it gets you messed up. Like I'm still like college when I'm getting messed up. Like I want to get as messed up as I can as quickly as I can. And so,
I'm too old for that, child. The recovery process, like I felt like I was drinking. I went to Usher, right? I went to
hmm
see Usher, and I had me a couple of drinks or whatever. And
uh,
man, listen, it was like a 3-day recovery period. I'm like, ooh,
was it 3 days?
these 40s ain't the same, child. Okay.
Listen, I went to a comedy show and was drinking. I was drinking that Timadora, whatever it's called. I drank
hmm
half that bottle. Me and the person I was with drank half that bottle, and more shots at the
The
bar.
person you was with spilled that shady ass
And
tea.
no, won't do that. But drank half that bottle, and I was out of there. I was throwing up and everything. But I went to work the next
See,
day.
that's why you should not. That's why you got to drink top shelf tequila, because you should not be out here throwing
It
up.
was on the top shelf.
I bet you it
It
was.
was.
No,
It was on the top
Norcom said
shelf.
Midori sour. I haven't had a Midori sour since like first ordered my first alcoholic beverage.
I've
Okay,
had it
like
during sour since high school.
man, first of all, you've been looking like a grown ass man since you was 12. Like,
Have not
let's
had a Madeira sour since the ninth grade. Okay,
goodness
so let's.
gracious.
Okay, so for real, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was at a bar with one of my cousins. A bar I probably shouldn't have been in. But I was there with one of my
With one of your
cousins.
cousins on what side? Don't be don't one of what cousins?
One of
It
my
wasn't me.
cousins.
I know I ain't
I was
take you
with
to
one
no
of.
damn bar.
I was at a bar with one of my cousins. I was in high school, and I was at a bar with one
Who?
of my cousins.
Was it
I
me?
listen.
Was it me?
It was you.
Damn it!
It was
Ah!
100% you.
Oh, child. What kind of cousin was I?
The ones
I
ordered
was
me
pretty
Madeira
lit.
sours.
Man, what kind of how in the hell did that even happen? First of all, Norcoma, you ain't gonna do me, okay? Talking about yes, it was you.
100% it
Ah,
was you.
damn
It's okay.
it.
It was a long. People change. You know.
What bar was this? This is some tea right here.
uh,
What bar?
we
Who
were
let me
at
order you a drink?
no. Listen. You ordered me a drink. We was at. It was like in the like right next to the parking lot of UNLV. What was the name of this fucking? It was a gay bar. What was it?
It's like across the street or something.
I don't remember where. I can't remember where it was. I remember
First
that
of
night though. It
all,
was a fight.
let's talk about how two things here that we need to unpack. Okay,
Okay.
two, two,
Okay.
two things. What's up, Vicky? Two things I need to unpack. Okay. Um,
Hey,
one of them
hey.
is why in the hell did I take your ass to the gay bar?
I wanted to go. I was like, "What you?" It was like you going. I'm like, "Okay, I'm going with you."
Shout out to MJ. Yes, MJ. People change, yeah. Because
We show up.
Nora Carver said it was called Skittles.
Was it
Does that
Skittles?
sound right? I don't think that's.
I don't think that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
want to say
that's
the
it.
Rainbow Room, but that's not it. But
Child,
yeah,
I
we was in
wouldn't.
there
I
drinking
wouldn't
Maduri
shit.
sours. I was in there getting
I'm glad
grinded
we
on by
passed the
some
statute.
lesbians, by some hardcore studs was grinding on me. It was a good
Oh,
night. And then some guys got in the fight in the parking lot. They lost their shirt and their pants.
that
It
had
was
to
a
be in a
night.
Fruit Loop. That had to be in a Fruit Loop.
Listen, I don't know where we was at. I was just having a good time.
Child, what in the hell? I ain't. Y'all can trust me with your kids now, okay?
I wasn't a kid. I was a full grown man.
At
I knew what I
12?
was doing. I wasn't 12. I knew what I was. I knew what I wanted. I knew where I was at.
Oh my goodness gracious, child, it's too much.
I'm
Okay,
just
I'm
saying.
sorry, I done interrupted the whole damn story, and sir over here spilling all my tea, child.
I listen. That's my tea too. That was a long time ago. We're adults now. We're able to get into the club. We have IDs. We have savings accounts. I think you had a I think you had a savings account at the time. though. I think you might have been
I'm
already
pretty
had
sure
a savings.
was I. Well, how old was I?
You were in college. You were going to UNLV at the
Oh, if I was
time.
in college, I didn't have credit. I had credit cards, child.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I was.
Bailey said Piranha nightclub. I don't think Piranha was Piranha then. I don't think it was
Mm-mm.
Piranha in then.
No, it
But
wasn't. It was something else. It
and
turned into something else.
Facebook user said it sounds like the Fruit Loop.
Yeah,
MJ says
it's
full
fine.
disclosure. Tea just got spilled on me, child. Y'all missed the tea. Click rewind, okay? Goodness.
That's what we need to do. Sit around and tell stories of that time.
Oh, we got too many. Too
Too
many.
many. That's a whole
Goodness
nother. That's a whole nother
gracious.
show.
Mm.
Back
We should
back
do
when I
that
was
show.
young.
Spilling our own shady ass tea.
Yes.
Ciao. Ciao.
Yes. I'm here for
Okay.
that.
Okay then.
So check my other people's business. Shakira owes Spain $13.9 million, y'all. Allegedly. A Spanish judge is ordering her to pay $13.9 million in back taxes because he's saying that she lived in Spain between 2012 and 2014 and she didn't pay any taxes. She's saying she only lived there part of those years and that she doesn't owe the money. 13 That's what she said.
Period, Shakira. That's listen. I'm here for it. Okay,
She said
Shakira
I
said
didn't
what
live there the whole time.
she said what she said. Listen.
She did. And she said I already paid those back taxes. She paid like 3.9 million plus another 2 in back taxes in interest. No, it was $2 million and then plus another 3.9 in interest
But
to
what's
the Spanish
Shakira's
government.
net worth though? That's what I'm about to
Obviously
look
more
up
than
now. Shakira's
yeah,
net worth.
obviously more than $5 million. I think she's probably worth a couple
Damn,
hundred million.
girl.
350 million probably is my guess.
That girl is worth $300 million.
I was close. I
She
mean,
got it. She would need.
she
Never
got it.
mind. Never mind. Take it back.
To
Go
pay your
ahead and pay them
taxes,
people. Pay them people.
pay them people. She had bought a
Yes.
family home in a small like Spanish village, and now she owed them money. Like, look, you said you was
Like
gonna
your
build the road,
residence. This was your
right?
residence.
Yeah, your family home. You said you was gonna build a road. You was gonna dig a well. You said you was gonna build a school. I'm not saying that they actually said that. I'm just saying that's probably why they want that money because it was
They
like it
had
sounds
high
like a really small.
hopes.
They had high hopes. It was like a Shakira moving in because when Ed Sheeran moved to his little English town, he bought the whole city and like made it his little town. And so
Child.
they was probably looking for that. But yeah, she owed him $13.9 million, and also she's breaking up with her. She just broke up with her boyfriend for 10 years. Um, they got 2 kids together, and she
See
now he's
that a
dating.
couple things. I'm not
Okay,
having a boyfriend for 10 years.
okay,
Another thing is that I'm not
hmm
having a kid
with a
with
boyfriend.
someone who's with a boyfriend. No, I didn't waited way too long to be trying to have a kid with a boyfriend, child. This is not. We are not doing that.
All that shit just tickled me. She said, "Listen, husband, if you gonna
Period.
impregnate me, hus- husband."
Right. Put a ring on it, child. Because there's no,
Wait, hold
listen,
on.
ain't no
Put the
ring on
hand up
it.
again.
Ain't no ring on this
Okay,
yet.
okay. I was like, wait a minute. I thought she was trying to. I
But
thought there was gonna be some more tea spilled on. on
stay tuned for the tea next week. Okay. No, but seriously though, I don't know what the hell is going on, but Shakira, go ahead and pay them people their money. After I found out you got $300 million, girl,
she got it. And
that's
she gonna be.
pocket change.
She better fucking.
And shaking her hips to the left and the
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Hips don't. She say hips don't lie. Hips don't pay taxes. Hips don't live in Spain. She said she not doing it, and I'm like, all right, well, Shakira, that's fine, but they gonna come
Albert's
get their money.
Albert's had at least not tried to have a kid. Listen. First of all, okay,
There's a
I've
lot
been
of ways
very
not to
careful
try.
all these almost 43 years. Okay,
Come on,
I ain't never had an almost.
say you know where babies come from.
Listen, very early I
Emphasis on the
learned.
come.
Uh, thanks to my mother telling me, you hump, you
Hmm.
getting pregnant, child.
That's it. Babies
That's what's
come
happening
from the
from
batter,
the
the man batter.
vagina. Yeah,
You
we're
put the
good over
man
here.
batter in your bowl, you're gonna mix up a baby. Okay,
Goodness gracious, Albert said
that's how
right.
I'm explaining it to my kids.
Well, so is she gonna? So they're breaking up. So what's gonna happen now?
Yeah,
Who
they're
pays
breaking up.
child support? Who getting the kids? Who paying child support? What's going on?
That I think they have equal custody of the kids, but it's because it's not a divorce; it's just a separation of two people. It's
Yeah,
a
but you
little
know
bit
how like
more
here in this good old country we live in, they're like, oh, okay, you've
uh
been together for 7 years, boom, married.
marriage, right?
So is that
But
like
they were
they
living
don't
in
have that?
Spain at the time. No,
So they
because
were living in Spain.
her see that's the thing. Her ex boyfriend, and that's why Spain is like, hey, your ex boyfriend played for our soccer team. Y'all live in Spain. So and she was like, not me. I didn't live there. I was touring the
She's like, I
world. I
was on
was
the
doing
road.
other
I was
shit.
on the road.
I was on the road.
Like, could I say that I'm on the road? Like, can I say like I'm on the road? I can't pay none of these United States taxes. The Irish they don't know nothing over here because I've been traveling
Yeah,
the world.
I've been trying. Listen, you could try. You could give it a shot. Do you have $300 million worth of lawyer though? Because she got $300 million worth of lawyer, and she's
First of
still
all,
going to have
don't
to pay
do me.
that
You
money.
don't know what's in my bank account.
I know. I didn't. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm trying to
Not
figure out
not
if
quite
something.
300. Not quite three
I'm trying to
hundred.
figure out if I'm missing something. If I need to be doing something different so I can get $300 million worth of lawyer in my account because I need that in my. I don't have. I got like 299 million.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Not
You
quite
got
three. I'm
more than
not
me.
there yet.
I got 243.
243, 49.
Albert said he's shooting blank. Shout out to all the men out there who have bomb ass, fine ass girlfriends who shoot blanks. Shell, yes.
I've been fixed. This dog been fixed. I got three of them already. For real, I got after my third one. I was like, yeah, nah.
Did you get a
These,
vasectomy?
I did 100%. I've had a vasectomy for
Shell,
7 years. I was
shout,
awake. I
shout out to
recommend the vasectomy.
vasectomies.
I listen. I tell anybody, go get a vasectomy. If you love your woman, get a vasectomy. It take no for real. It take 15 minutes, maybe a day of soreness, and it's done.
MJ said, "Let me hold $5." MJ, let me hold something. Let me hold
Right.
something else.
Invest in me.
MJ is an investor. I appreciate MJ. Nora Carmen said, how did I feel? Albert said, why
How
you
did it
not
feel?
why you not getting any? I don't understand what he's saying.
Well, I didn't. I
I don't
never
know
said I
who he's
wasn't getting
talking
it.
about.
Right? I'm not sure who he was.
I ain't never said either.
I ain't said that.
Long
I said
story
I'm not.
short, Shakira ain't getting any passes from
Mm-mm,
the taxes. Okay, because girl, you was
at
living
all.
there. Stop playing.
At
You was
all
living there, girl.
was. But Nora comment, it felt. It did. You didn't feel anything. It was numb. They numb you, and that's
But
it.
it's just like me thinking they going in this little hole like
Hmm.
I
Is
can't do
okay.
it.
So it's literally one stitch on each side. That's.
But don't you have to like masturbate like 30 times or something before you go back?
You don't have to masturbate. You can have sex. You
I
can like have.
mean, but I heard it hurts.
It doesn't. It
You
don't.
see this not adding up because some people that I know that have
It
had
does.
it, they're like
It
that
didn't
shit
hurt.
hurts.
Well, okay. I'll say this without spilling too much of my own tea. The pain wasn't a bother to me. I'll say that. I don't mind the pain. So I'm
Lord help us. We need to
there's a
go
lot
to
of
the
TV
next story. We going to the
right?
next story, child.
That's a lot of tea
What?
spilled tonight. What happened? I don't know what. Did I drink something before I came? I'm not. I'm not even.
Listen, right. I'm completely sober. I'm over here
Me
on
too.
Aquafina, Agua,
I had some
Agua.
lemonade today.
One thing is going on here out in other countries overseas as well. Rapper
Hmm.
6ix9ine drunkenly declares, "Fuck Brittany Griner." She says. She says.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
She said she sells by the she
By the seashore.
by the seashore.
and
She
and
is so
that's what
much.
69 she said. Fuck Brittany Griner. And mind
That's,
you, I just want to go ahead and give some backstory on this. Is that there's a controversy because although he was advised not to go to Russia, okay,
mm,
he in Russia, child.
mm. What he go?
He in
What he gonna
Russia.
do in Russia? What is? Why is he
I
there?
guess he was performing.
I
I'm
guess
trying to
he's
figure.
probably
I
he's
got a
working on
couple
being a
of.
snitch
I got a couple
in Russia.
questions.
Okay, go ahead. I
I
might
got
have
a
an
couple.
answer.
Got a couple questions. Uh, isn't there a whole war going on in Russia? Like they got time for music concerts? I'm really confused right
Well, okay,
now.
so there's not a war in Russia. Russia is invading the Ukraine.
Yeah, but isn't
Russia's
it
chilling.
any moment shit
No,
hit the
see,
fan?
it's like if I
It's like us
go
over here. We're
right.
clearly at war, but we good for
Yeah,
now.
we have concerts all the time. I just went to a concert last Saturday.
What concert you go to?
I went to go see Tank and Anthony Hamilton.
Did Tank have his shirt off per usual?
Tank did have his shirt off. He didn't start with the shirt off though.
Right. It
I
doesn't start with
respected
the
that.
shirt off.
He progressed to the shirt off, Tank.
Right.
But Tank did an amazing show.
Did he have a lady on stage?
Did he bring a lady on stage? I don't think so. I don't think he had a
Okay,
lady on
because it used to
stage.
be he brought the lady on stage, the lady
Mhm.
went home. Okay, I don't want to gossip. See, I ain't heard that from me, Joe.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I don't think he had the lady on stage. I think he stopped. I listened to an interview of his back in the day. I don't know if he's still married, but at the time he was married, and he was like, I'm trying
He's
to
married.
commit. Okay, so he's still married, and so he was saying he's trying to commit.
Anyway, we carrying on. We ain't about to put Tank business out here in the streets
I'm
like
just
that,
saying
Joe.
he didn't say he was.
Tank made when we.
Tank
Okay.
did make when he did when he was shirtless when he did when we.
And what was the first one? What was the first one we knew him by? Well, I almost say
Maybe I
one wish.
deserve. Maybe I deserve. For you to go out. That was a long time ago. People change.
That's what I'm saying.
He
We ain't about to
said
do
he's
Tank.
yeah. I love Tank. I was excited. And Anthony Hamilton did a really amazing job. I think Tank should have closed the show personally, because only for the reason that, and I'll tell you, only for the reason that if you brought your girl to this show, you want her to leave on Tank energy. You do not want her to leave on Anthony Hamilton energy.
Anthony Hamilton, though,
He's
he's
a
a big deal.
He is a big deal, but I'm just saying, like,
But I feel what you're saying.
that's all I'm saying. Like,
What time did it end?
At 11, I think 11:30
Oh,
midnight.
so it wasn't really.
You
That
went.
wasn't technically like Tank time, you know, right?
What I'm saying, well, where are you going after that? If the people in there are adults, they got
They're going to
jobs,
comedy. They're going to late night comedy show.
late night. Okay, all right, all right.
I don't know
They
how
going
y'all
to a
get
late
down in
dinner.
Houston, but long story short, back to 6ix9ine real quick. She
Okay, I'm
said,
sorry.
"Fuck Brittany Griner," and on top of that, he gets into a fight in Russia.
In a club.
No,
Was
I
it?
think
Was it
no.
Russia?
Was he?
It was in
No,
Dubai.
he went over to Dubai, got into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if those of you have been to Dubai or not. Okay, I have not been to Dubai yet, but I'm very familiar with the culture. Okay, it's no like regular police just roaming around. Okay, there's cameras everywhere, and you commit a crime, they come get you. It's like these cars just pull up and just you're going to jail off with your head. Okay,
Right.
all right, you can.
Not off with your head.
You cannot be LGBTQ in Dubai.
Can't be none of those
Okay,
letters.
be all the way straight in Dubai. Gay
Need to be
men, you go there, put your shoulders
STRAIGHT.
back, do a couple of push-ups, call it a day. Put some.
The the gay guys do a lot of push-ups. They need to probably do less push-ups, drink more beer, and like say and burp and do shit like that, so he can like be. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like
burp.
I'm just saying, like be like gross, right? And then people be
Oh,
like, "Oh look."
is that how straight men are? Straight men are gross. See,
No,
see, Albert, MJ, whomever is on this live, that's what it
I'm
is.
just talking shit. No, I'm just saying, like you saying do push-ups or like be like muscles is an indicator of like masculinity, and it's not. Like it's a bunch of gay motherfuckers with muscles,
I'm very
plenty of
well aware of them.
them. So maybe not do no push-ups. Maybe like talk about the Cowboys, like, like do
No,
something like that.
I think that's LGBTQ.
Oh, please,
Although I'm a Cowboys fan, but should be happening,
right?
child.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen with 6ix9ine, and her
She
shenanigans, but it's just really got to stop.
somebody gonna choke her out.
First
I'm
of
gonna tell
all,
you what's going.
go ahead,
Go ahead.
tell us.
I'm listening.
No, no,
She
you
gonna
tell
go.
me.
She gonna be out on the street one somewhere, and a stranger, not a celebrity, not a police, a stranger is gonna choke her down to the ground.
I think it's gonna be more
And
than a choke, child. But I
yes,
think that
it ain't.
after she arrived in Russia and was like, "Fuck Brittany Griner," like
Hmm.
someone should have been activated, and
Yeah,
that's all I'm
somebody
saying.
should have.
Nothing else.
Right,
I'm not saying anything else.
right,
I'm
100%.
just saying
I agree.
someone.
I agree. I agree. Someone should have run to the rescue. Um, now look, it's running. Do you have a robot in your house? Do you have any like a Roomba or like
Yes,
a
our
talk? You
robot,
have a Alexa and
Roomba,
a Roomba and iRobot. Okay. Do you have the little talking thing to make your lights go dim? And do you have all that
in the station. Yes.
in the station? Okay. So robots is about to take over the world. We got about 5 or 6 years of humanity left, and then we're gonna have we're gonna have robots, right? The University of Oregon has released a sprinting robot. It ran the fastest robot it's ever ran. It ran 100 meters in 22.34 seconds, which is not fast. Like, Usain Bolt still runs faster. But why do we need robots to run fast? Is my question. Like, why do I ever need a robot to run that fast anywhere? Like, are we going to have the robots delivering pizza at that speed? Are we going to have, like,
No, they're gonna be
robots?
tackling your black ass. Okay, when you
They're going to be
commit
police
a
officers?
jaywalking crime.
I don't jaywalk. I don't jay. I if I
You
don't. I
push the button.
don't.
How many times you push the button? One or two times.
I push it. I push it until it turns to walk. I'm neurotic as fuck at the stop. I push that motherfucker until it turns to walk, and then when it turns to walk and it start beeping, then I run across because I don't trust the light. You can't trust nobody.
Nora Karma said, "I got a robot in the closet and we engaged." Child.
Listen,
I'm
you
just
gotta love
saying.
your robots.
What do you think is going? What do you think the running robot is going to be for?
I think it's gonna be for police work. I think soldiers. I think that'll be a good application for it. Is having robots fight wars instead of people.
Or
And
are they going to fight us?
I mean, 5 or 6 years of humanity left, and then we're gonna have AI, and people gonna be in the metaverse, and there's gonna be robots walking around lifting our feet up, and we're gonna be like on Wally
I,
with no
I'm.
bones.
How do you feel about that? Like,
I
what do
hate
you
it.
think? Yeah, like,
I hate
but
it.
do you like in real life? Do you think that this is going to happen in our lifetime?
I don't think it's gonna happen in our lifetime. I think we're gonna see the beginnings of it in our lifetime because we're not up there, but like I think it'll probably be the next like
You
30
up there?
years.
Talk about yourself.
Listen. I think maybe the next 30. So yeah, maybe our lifetime. Maybe the next 30 years. Like realistically, the next 30 years, I think that we will see that switch, where it's robots doing things that humans are doing now. Robots in your house walking around, like on iRobot, like on the movie where they cleaning your house up. They washing your car. They're your worker, and I
Mm.
think that we'll see that probably in the next maybe less than 30 years, maybe 15 to 20 years. We'll see that because they're really working on it, and AI is progressing in a way. Have you seen those AI like art generators where you
Yeah,
just put in something and it creates art? So these AIs are like creating art. They're writing songs.
they're rapping,
They're right. They're rapping. And so they're going to put this
getting record
AI
deals.
getting record deals. So they're going to put this AI inside of a robot that runs really fast, and now you have this like Android thing. That's
That's
you know.
that's
So yeah,
that's probably gonna have be able to mate and duplicate themselves and
right,
child,
right,
we about to
right. So
go.
so yeah, I think that there's some merit to being a little bit nervous about a robot that's running 100-meter dash without eyes, without arms, without muscles, like it's just running.
Right.
It
Yeah.
ran a 5K last year.
Oh
The
yeah. Be
same robot.
scared, y'all. They about to get us. And hopefully they're
Yeah.
hopefully the right people trained them to understand that we need to get them, not us. Okay, not them. For
Well, it's
real.
in Oregon,
Cause
so I don't know.
well, speaking of stuff that's just weird and just like out there,
Mhm.
NASA. Those of you in the comments, do you believe that NASA's real or not? Because I have my own thoughts, my own
Okay.
views on all of these things. Okay.
I have some
Uh,
views as well.
apparently, NASA crashed a spacecraft into an asteroid on
Hmm.
purpose, and it got a lot of people thinking about old movies that we've seen in the past. And
Hmm.
sometimes I guess life does imitate art. But the thing is
Hmm.
that this thing, I guess, it needed to break up this meteor or whatever. So,
Right.
um, yeah, this happened like last year. It launched into orbit.
Hmm.
They say there was like a double asteroid. Do you remember them talking about this asteroid that was
I
supposed to hit
do
Earth?
remember them. I
I
do
remember
remember them
that, and
talking about
all
this
of a
double
sudden they
asteroid.
just stopped talking about it. I'm like, wait,
Right.
what happened to
I
the
I
asteroid?
thought I thought the Men in Black had saved us, and it was fine, and we just kept on going.
So, they,
I really did.
so they're saying, okay,
Hmm.
they are saying that this thing broke these two things in half or whatever
Hmm.
into small pieces, and I'm just a little confused. So
Okay. About.
the one rocket launched.
Hmm.
It says this. It says last year NASA launched into orbit what they call double asteroid redirection test spacecraft. They tested it.
Okay.
Okay, they wanted it to collide with a Dimorphos, a small asteroid that is part
Hmm.
of a bigger space rock. So
It's like DART,
they
double
they
asteroid redirection, something.
that's what I'm that right.
DART. Okay.
So they're saying that this asteroid posed no immediate threat to our planet.
They're just blowing it up.
They just for fun, okay? It was just a test, they said. But that was why it was but they're saying that that's why it like hit perfectly just because they were doing a test, okay? And the intention behind the DART mission was to check if one proposed, any type of threat or if it would stop the asteroid from hitting Earth.
What if the
Now,
asteroid
now,
wasn't
now,
going to hit Earth?
this my thing though. Wait, this is my thing.
Hmm.
Why did we hear about that this asteroid was going to hit us? Because I remember when they were
I
talking about it.
remember they were like, "There's an asteroid and it may hit us in the next 2 years." I remember them saying that, and they were like, be concerned. NASA's working on it, but it can end life on Earth. It
It's
was like
just
watching because it was the same time that damn movie came out on Netflix about an asteroid hitting Earth,
was it the Bruce
and
Willis movie?
now it was what's the girl Katniss Everdeen, her the girl that she played her, and she was playing a scientist in the movie, and they was like going around trying to tell everybody an asteroid's about to hit the Earth. Everybody was like, "Ain't no goddamn asteroid about to hit this Earth. Get the fuck out of here." It was like that, but it was at the same time that movie came out. NASA was saying that there was an asteroid coming for Earth,
This is what
and
happened. I'm just gonna play
mhm.
this for y'all so y'all can see because I mean I'm calling cat, but it's what it is.
Starting to see those individual boulders there. You can see shadows of the various rocks on the surface.
It's amazing, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Looks to me like we're headed straight in. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Eight,
Yeah.
seven,
Oh,
six,
wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow.
Awaiting visual confirmation.
All right.
You see my face?
Let's see. We got it? Shady?
And we have Impact, a giant leap for humanity in the name of planetary defense.
Woo. Fantastic.
Sir, did you see any impact?
I thought it looked like they were just zooming in on somebody's backyard in Las Vegas at night, and and it went away, and there's a bunch of people clapping in blue shirts. I don't.
Now, what I do know is that Barack Obama, okay, the president, Barack Obama definitely said cancel NASA's funding because this is some bullshit.
He
Did
say
he or
that,
did he not? The whole
did,
NASA program
but-
got canceled. They was like,
but-
we good on that.
Donald Trump started the Space Force.
Listen,
He did. And so he was like, "Look, we're gonna do Space Force. We're gonna get NASA running back, get back running."
who
We need to
else?
get back
Who
to
owns
space.
Space Force?
I don't know who owns it.
Who funds and runs it?
I don't know who.
Who would you guess?
Is it a rhetorical question? Probably. If I had to guess, who's funding Space Force, I would say Elon Musk, Bill Gates, maybe Richard Branson, and Warren Buffett is probably invested in some way. If I had to like pick a group of people funding Space Force.
So the thing is that they're gonna just say that it's a Navy funded thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
They say the Navy's funding it.
And the government is going to pay for some of it, right?
Okay. So it's subsidized.
I call cap.
What do you think they're doing?
I definitely think I think that they are making videos from a remote studio. Okay.
Okay.
That's
These
what
are
they're
Hollywood.
doing.
These are Hollywood Imagineers.
Okay, let's talk. We could go back to talk about landing on the moon. What's your thoughts on landing on the moon? You think we landed on the moon first?
Do I think we landed on the moon first, or do I think we landed on the moon at all?
We talking about this picture of what's his name? Child, what's old boy name who landed on the moon?
Buzz Lightyear? No.
Buzz landed on the moon.
No, it's Neil Armstrong. I know it's Neil
everything.
Armstrong. I know it's Neil Armstrong because we have the same last name.
Flag waving and everything.
Buzz
What's
Aldrin.
your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I don't know. I think I'm kind of back and forth on it. The flag waving kind of says no, we didn't land on the moon, just because physics doesn't work that way. Because there's no gravity on the moon. How was this flag? No gravity, no air. How was this flag waving? But I do think that we've gone to space. I don't know if they landed on the moon first, but I think we have been to the moon.
Now let's really think about this. If
I think there are people living in space right now. Honestly, if I'm completely honest.
You're from outer space, sir. Okay, we are from outer space in real life. Like okay. So let's talk about the moon, right? It's supposed to give off this like. First of all, MJ, exactly. The Earth is flat. I said what I said.
Oh no, I don't believe that the Earth is flat.
I said what I said. Okay?
I heard it. I 100% heard it in my ears.
Listen, I forgot what I was gonna say before that. Okay, the moon was supposed to put off this is like significant amount of light, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a radiant, like from kind of from the sun, but not as much.
Right. The secondary light.
Wouldn't you be a little hot?
Not all light is hot.
You would just land on the moon and just be like, I'm good. Like, let's really think about this.
So you're saying the moon is too hot to land on?
I'm saying, like this is common sense.
Okay, so you're saying because the moon emits a light, that the light must also emit heat.
I mean, the temperature is near like 250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what it says.
The moon?
That's what the Googler says.
Is the moon 250 degrees? Oh wow, I didn't know it was
That's
that high.
exactly what I'm saying.
He had on special moon boots.
Goodbye. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
No, but okay, so look, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's fine. That's like a warming oven. Okay, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. It is.
Okay, go sit inside the oven real quick.
Okay, so 250
try it.
I pull pans out of a 250 degree oven with
With
my
your
bare
hands?
hands
You're a
all the
cook.
time.
You're a chef.
But that's what
That
I'm
doesn't
saying
count.
to you. So if I can pull it out with my bare hands, his moon boots could stand on the moon because it's like
Do-
having on a glove.
So let's just say the outer layer,
Hmm.
and it says is boiling 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. The moon is boiling,
That's what it says. It says
so it's liquid.
it's like the lunar equator reach is 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. I still think you can land on that. You can be because they have like these insulated suits on.
I
People work
believe you.
in.
I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe that
Okay.
that could happen, but that's
Right.
let's say that's outer layer,
Okay.
right? They're trying to
Right.
take a robot there to dig in and get like how do you?
Well, I mean, I don't. People
J9 says
dig.
so. Is the Earth being flat and landing on the moon a new shady ass tea? Yes. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about how NASA, which we may have missed it, J9, NASA just did this fake ass video that they put up about them
Blowing up
breaking
an
up a
asteroid.
meteor, and all they
Right.
did was zoom in.
They just kept zooming.
NASA, stop! I need my tax dollars. Stop with the shenanigans, okay? They legit just zoomed in.
They just
Am
zoomed
I
into it.
tripping,
Like,
or did they?
no, they
am I
did.
tripping?
Nah, they 100% just zoomed in because I was like,
And then
yo,
start clapping. And then stood up and start clapping.
we
Like,
got
what?
impact. I'm like, when did it blow up?
We didn't hear anything, yo. What?
I was look. Well, there's no sound in space
How do you know?
because I've been
Clearly.
I've been several times. No, I think that, I mean, there are people living on you don't, so you don't think that people living on a U.S. space station? Moon landing filmed in Hollywood.
Well, it's supposed to be who's over there? The Russians? The Russians. It's supposed to be the Russians in the space station,
It's the
right?
International Space Station. So
It's like four. Right. It's like 4 people though that live there.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
like
I'm saying. People live in
two
space.
dudes that have a really overgrown beards. Because they've been there for so long. MJ says they made a movie about the moon landing, filmed in Hollywood, and the government tried to kill the astronauts. Yep. Listen, there was this documentary I watched, and it kind of like basically broke apart the videos of them that they take and like compared it to another scene of a movie that was exactly the same thing that they just basically ripped it and was like, this is what it is. I watched that documentary. No,
What's the name of the
this was
documentary?
I'll have to go back. It should be in my YouTube saved.
Message it. I want to watch it.
You are going to.
I do.
J9 said it was a zoom in. Yeah, it was a Zoom call. Okay, it was definitely
No.
a Zoom call. Was it just a
It
Zoom
was
in,
Google
J9?
Earth.
It was Google Earth, and they was like, it stood up and clapped.
Right. Hey, they said doop doop doop.
Listen,
It was definitely Google Earth.
this can't be real life. If you need to, you can, after this, click the rewind button. You can go back and see for yourself. It was definitely a zoom in. There was
Why
no
Jay not
impact.
done with me? What did I do?
Oh, being sir, I guess.
I didn't even say anything. I was just. It was.
MJ says the coldness of space balanced out the heat. How do you know, MJ? All we know is what they told us. It's only been 20 people that supposedly went up there out of the whole. How many people on this earth? Let me use the Googler again.
7.2 billion, I think.
How many people?
Why are you typing like that? Like you ain't never used the keyboard before. How many bodies? People.
Allegedly, and this can't be because
7.2 billion.
everybody don't take the census, sir. Okay. So, how did they know?
True. That's true.
So it's
So
probably
you think
a
there's
couple
more or
billion
less?
missing. I think it's a couple
Okay.
billion missing off of this. So they're saying
Okay.
it's 7.753 billion people, and this was in 2020.
Counted people.
Why didn't y'all update this? Why don't we have an
7.
update? That was in 2020.
7.753 because we haven't done another census, huh? That's next year.
And a couple of things here.
Okay.
On this disclosure, it has 2 sections. It has a green line and a blue line.
Okay.
The green line is for Earth, and the blue line is for the world.
What?
Listen, if y'all don't listen to me.
The green line is for Earth.
I don't need the federales to come get me.
And the blue line is for the world.
But Barack Obama closed down NASA for a fucking reason.
Okay.
Run me
And
my
what you
money.
think?
Run me my money back. It's
Okay.
it's great. Send kids to and NASA get that experience about wanting to be a astronaut and be in space.
Yeah.
It's a fairy
Have
tale,
you ever
kids.
met an astronaut?
Yes.
You met a real
I did.
astronaut?
Yeah, I met I
Re-
think I met Neil Armstrong before when I was a little
Yeah.
kid. Yeah, they freaking came, brought the little space thing, whatever.
Have I ever met an
You
astronaut?
probably have too, because they did like a whole
Not
little
that I remember. Maybe they
tour.
wiped my brain. Maybe they did the Men in Black, the little look here, boop, and and then I was like, dang, who are you? He was like, yeah, it was a gas bubble in the sky and reflecting off the
That's
light,
they did that to
in
all of
Saturn.
us, and then they're
For
like,
real.
"Oh, yeah, I don't know, shenanigan Joe." That's all I know. All I know is that your president Barack Obama for sure canceled NASA for a reason. Anyway, he ain't
I do
have
remember
nothing to
that.
do with nothing else. He was like, "Hell, fuck that. Run us our money. We need that. Oh, y'all over here
That
with this
back.
bullshit."
We need that back.
He canceled that shit as soon as he got in. He was like, "Nah, we're good on this."
We're good on that. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, so how badly have you ever not liked somebody? Have you ever hated somebody?
Hate. Hate is a really strong word.
Yeah, have you ever like loathed somebody's existence? Like, I don't imagine you have.
I mean, I told somebody at one point that I thought, you know what, I can't even really repeat this. I'm gonna
Say
bleep
it.
out part of my words.
Okay.
I said to them, I hope you in a car accident. Why did I get in a car
Um,
accident the next day? And I said to myself, I can't project it. I can't project that type of energy no more because
right?
this shit come
Can't-
true.
It comes true.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
I've
don't
ever
think
hated anybody. I've had some good reason to,
For sure, facts.
but I've never actually like completed the hate.
Yeah.
I started to hate them, and I'd be like, ugh, it's a lot of energy. I just, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I
It's
tap out. I'll be
daunting.
like, you know what? I'm good. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to hate somebody.
Yeah.
So like you've heard somebody say like, "Ah, piss on your grave." Like you've heard somebody say that
Yeah,
before?
I've
You've
heard that. I heard that saying.
Okay. You've heard that
Like
saying before.
you gotta be one piece of shit for somebody to do something like that.
So this man pissed on his ex-wife's grave every day. Every day since she died, he would come and piss on her grave. The only way they found out was because the kids called him. They was coming out to see their mama's grave, like it was like their anniversary or her birthday or something like that, and he was out there pissing on that grave, and he got arrested. Now I'm thinking to myself, what could an ex-wife have done to this man to make him want to piss on her grave every single day?
What could your
'Cause
ex-wife have done, sir?
to
Hypothetically.
me, to make hypothetically, she would have had to hurt my children for me to piss on her grave every day. Like it couldn't be like regular people shit, like shit that happened with grown-ups and shit that's happening between grown-ups. Because I'm gonna get over that and like move on and be with somebody. I would forgot she died. Yeah, for real. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. So I don't know what she did. He might have just been mad and he hated that bitch and it was just gone.
from the beginning, though, he was like, "Shh, about time." Shit.
Right. He was on the phone with her one night. He had called her drunk. He was at the bar. He was like, "Look, bitch, I heard you got cancer, and when you die, bitch,
Damn,
I'm gonna
not
pee on you."
cancer, child.
Listen. I heard you got cancer, bitch. I'm gonna piss on your grave every night.
Every
I can't wait
day.
for you to fuck every day. I can't wait for you to fucking die. And she was like, "You're gonna die first." She says, "No, Carol, you're gonna die first because you got cancer." And he hung up the phone
That's
and he
fucked
went
up,
back into the
sir.
bar.
This
I'm
whole
just
thing as a
saying.
scenario is tragic.
It
That's a-
is, but I mean, how tragic is it like to be like how angry you have to be to piss on somebody's like how
Every day
much
though. Like
planning how much
one
planning that
time,
takes?
maybe one time.
Right. It takes a lot of planning to do this every Tuesday. Right? So to piss on someone's grave daily, and it's the same time every day. He showed up to the grave. He was like, "Bitch, I'm back." You thought that was all the piss you was gonna get yesterday? Oh no, you getting some more piss tonight? Okay, and I ain't drank no water in 2 weeks.
Oh my
I'm,
goodness.
I'm giving you
It's-
that good orange piss.
I'm like, the kids had to notice, like, it was just not smelling good up in there.
Maybe they thought it was just a homeless person, out, pissing. Because I remember one time I was I went into a graveyard because it was quiet, and I was like walking. I was having a hard day, and so I went into the graveyard, and I was walking around the graveyard because there was
Can
nobody
you hear
else in
me?
there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
What? You went
Let
to
me
a
tell you,
graveyard because
I
it was
did.
quiet?
It was quiet. It was quiet. There was
Sir,
nobody
you
there.
special. You special.
I am. It was middle. It was like middle of the afternoon. It was that graveyard. Um, was it graveyard where my mom is buried? I was in that graveyard, and so I'm walking around the graveyard. I'm like, not really looking for anything in particular. I'm just walking around
Sir,
because I
why were
need to
you
clear my
there?
head.
Why were you over there? Never
I
mind.
was no, I was coming from Anderson Dairy. I had an interview at Anderson Dairy,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then
We
I
on to
walked to the
something now.
graveyard. Okay, I was walking to the graveyard, and I fell asleep. I sat under the tree and I fell asleep.
First of all, good night. Okay. Couple of things I'm
Okay.
not gonna do, right?
Okay.
First time I went to freaking Delhi, Louisiana as a kid, I go
Mhm.
to my uncle's house, right? We pull up to the
Mhm.
house. It's dark as shit, right? We pull up to the
Right,
house
because it's Dale High.
because there's no street lights, right? So we go up to the house, we pull in the
Mhm.
driveway, and I look to the left, and I'm like, is that a fucking graveyard? Like it's like the driveway, the graveyard, right? So we get
Mhm.
out, we go, me and my siblings, we go inside, we like, it's a graveyard over there, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
then my other cousins that was there wanted to watch it, so we next to the graveyard watching it, child.
In the dark.
I never wanted to go to a funeral in a graveyard. Less known fall asleep and
I felt
absolutely not, sir.
man. Let me tell you something.
And I'm not
Full
spending that
nap
energy to go
under
and
the
pee on
tree.
somebody's grave either.
I might. I might do it one time. I might, depending on who the person is, I might piss on their grave one time. Maybe not every day. I'm not gonna put it on my schedule every day. I might pencil it in once every 6 months, just so they know I still hate you. You know, but but I say that jokingly. I don't have the energy to piss on somebody's grave every day. I
J9
don't.
said, "What kind of woman who would sit in the car while the ninja pissed every day?"
Maybe he wasn't with his woman. Maybe he was like, babe, I got I'm going for my nightly walk. And so
MJ said the kids probably weren't his kids after that 18-year child support. that would make sense.
right. I was like,
That makes
what did
sense.
she
Like,
do?
oh, you have me pay this child support. These kids ain't even mine
You can't say
for
anything about it.
18 years. Yes,
And I
I
wonder
can
why I
see
hated
that.
these kids all these years.
I can see that. I can
Right.
see
So I
that.
mean, he did that though.
Nora Karma said Louisiana is scary at night. That's for a fact. Okay. Speaking of other things that are
100%.
scary, real quick, this guy. Oh God. Why do we even talk about this man? Because
Because he does things like this.
he's a troll for a fact. And we're talking
Hmm.
about the baby. Okay, so the baby last week launches a song that talks about him smashing Megan the Stallion the day before Tory Lanez shot her. I'm glad I
Yes.
corrected that.
Yeah.
He puts out this music video, and it has a
Boogeyman.
Megan the Stallion look-alike. Video's called Boogeyman. Okay, y'all tell me if this is Megan the Stallion look-alike or not.
Guys, look over here.
I hate my hair.
I love my hair. I look good.
Oh, there's mayo on the sandwich. I can't stand mayo. I don't even understand why.
Seriously? You guys, remember, we only have one try at this. We have to say his name 3 times at the same time, or it won't work.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
That ain't the baby.
Is that Kelsey?
Baby.
That ain't the baby. That's my baby. That ain't the baby. That's my baby.
Wait, is that Kelsey?
I don't know. I couldn't see. I'm so blind. It looked like the Thriller video at the end, and I'm like,
We're
listen.
gonna have to do a rewind. And those of you who don't know, maybe that is Megan's best friend Kelsey, ex-best friend Kelsey.
I hope not.
Child,
hope
the
that's
tea
not the
is
case.
piping hot over here.
I hope that's
Okay. First of all, the baby is trash for even mentioning that he smashed Megan Thee Stallion. Like, who does that?
A lot of
The
listen, a
baby.
lot. There are a lot of guys who are going to talk about who they fucked. That's their thing, And I'm not saying it's a classy thing to do. I think it's classless. I think that discussing who you had sex with on, publicly like that without like consenting to that with the other person is classless. It's not illegal. He didn't lie.
We don't know if
It's
he lied.
well, yeah, she hasn't confirmed or denied anything.
She did do a concert the other day, and she
Hmm.
said she can do whatever she wants with her body, and whoever with whomever she wants with her body.
I think she was getting ready to do the song "Body" though, and so that may
Duh,
be how.
sir.
But I'm thinking like maybe that's how she just starts the
Duh.
song.
No.
You don't think that's how she starts the song on tour?
No, I think that's how she addressed it.
You think
Period.
so?
And then she was probably like, period. And then
Ah.
walked, and then started shaking the booty. Ah.
I don't. I think that maybe that's how she starts her song, and it was
Albert
somebody.
said Albert said he blames her. She should have known that he talks too much. I don't think he was doing a lot of talking back then. He wasn't doing
He
it. Like,
wasn't.
he didn't start doing all that extra talking until after, because he did the song with her. They probably smashed, and then he's charming. He ain't shit, but he's charming. So
Right.
they probably smashed, and then she kept it moving and went out with Tori and them the next day, and then that's after that is when he started talking. He wasn't really doing all of that talking before then, because that was like
I
at the
don't.
top of COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because remember she got upset with him after he did a song with Tori.
I believe that thing is big, Nora Karma. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
So yeah, it kind of makes sense why she was upset when he did that song and why she left the stage. 'Cause I was confused. I mean, yeah, he was talking to somebody that shot her, but I didn't know they was like in any like relationship or any intimate way other than like doing music together. Like that, me doing a song with somebody doesn't like commit me to being your friend.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes they're not even in the studio together. They don't even see each other when
Right.
the song is released. So
Right. So like
yeah.
you being mad at me for working with somebody else, you don't make sense. But I mean, if this is a true story, in hindsight, it makes more sense.
Right. Well, speaking of true stories, those of you who have not done so yet, the Dahmer series is out on Netflix, child. And I tried to start watching it. I watched the first 3 episodes, and
Did it scare you?
that man is crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
cray. And the thing is that I was so young then, I didn't realize that it involved so many black people.
Hmm.
Like, I didn't know he lived in a black neighborhood. Like, I didn't
Yeah. Like
know,
he was predator.
or like what was really going on.
So the first time I ever watched a Jeffrey Dahmer documentary was in college, and he was like all his show was like him going to the black clubs, drugging the dudes, bringing them home, drugging them, bringing them home, bringing them home, drugging them. And the last black dude he tried to drug, socked his ass up and got out of there. That's how he got caught. Is that he brought the dude home and tried to drug him, and the dude was like, "Oh, absolutely not, you got the fuck out of there." But he was eating black ass way before Kevin Gates. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm sorry. Did I say something
MJ, real
incorrect?
quick. I don't know what you're talking about with DJ Envy's wife. Go ahead and drop that in the comments. Uh,
I'm just saying.
I,
It's true.
I can't watch that movie at night. I mean the
Is
series.
it that scary
So I've
for
been,
you?
first of all, I don't like horror movies. Like, give me a like after I watched that, I watched Roseanne so I can get my life back together. Like, I needed some good feel show, okay? Because I didn't know what the hell was going on, child. So I had to stop. So I'm like almost finishing the 3rd episode. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm gonna report back next week. But child, it's a lot. Okay.
The guy who's playing him, Evan Peters, is a really, really dope actor. I watched him on American Horror Story for years. He does those crazy people perfect.
Yeah, I think
He
so.
does look
Janon,
perfect.
Janon says that was his MO. She has no plans to watch it. The only reason why I did watch it was because the actors, they're focusing more on the neighbors. It obviously focused on him, but it's focused on the neighbors and on the victims and like how they came up
Right.
into contact versus
Right.
like him committing the crime. Like it gives the why. It gives like, I guess later on it gives more about the court, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it's just the stink. I don't want to give away too much because obviously there's a lot of things that we didn't know when we were, when this first happened. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I watched it on him.
MJ,
John
what's
Wayne
the Graveyard series? We only got a short amount of time. Go ahead and get to it. What are we talking about here? I don't know what we're talking about
Oh,
here.
no,
But
you
what are
should
we
say
talking
watch
about
the
with
series
DJ?
in a graveyard.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. But what DJ Envy? What are we talking about with his wife? I don't know what we're talking about here. Janon said black men were the target. The thing is that it wasn't only black men though, because it was like other
It was
white
a lot
men.
of black men though.
It was a lot of black men, but that was the neighborhood. But it was also a lot of white men too. So
He didn't
I don't
start out
know.
killing them. He was like raping them in the back, like in the back of the club. And well, at least that's the documentary I saw. He was started drugging them and raping them in the sex rooms in the back, and then he started taking them home and killing them at the house, and eating them. And the movie I watched, he ate his best friend, or the guy he thought was his best friend,
Good night. Okay. Good. Good night.
because
Anyway,
the dude rejected his advances.
so the sister of one of the victims is she's not here for the shenanigans with the Netflix special. She really feels some type of way. Her name is Isabel, and she said, I was never contacted about the show. I feel like Netflix should have asked if we mind it or how we felt about making it. They didn't ask me, they just did it. So a couple of things, ma'am.
Okay.
A couple of things.
Okay.
There is a media right privilege
Right.
to duplicate certain things that were public information.
Public domain. Yeah.
That's all I can say. I mean,
Okay.
would I like them to run you some money? Yes, ma'am. They should run you a
Yes.
couple of dollars.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, but do they need your permission? Unfortunately not. Because it was on the news and you consented, and whomever in the court consented to this being a open media platform during the trial.
Right.
And unfortunately, since we are part of the media, guess what we do? We sometimes duplicate toxic information.
Yeah,
And that's what happens. So
Oh,
I'm gonna try to finish watching it. It's a struggle because I'm already scared as hell. I don't like to not watch nothing scary, so I'm trying to put myself through it. It's not really scary. It's just dark, and just thinking that your next door neighbor could be the guy who wants to eat you. You know what I mean? So
right, and not in like a good way.
Mhm.
It's like in a
Yeah.
bad way.
Not-
Like
you know what? You know what? It's our time. Okay, after that, after that statement,
Just
it's
saying.
definitely our time. Oh goodness gracious! Yes, J9. Black men were the target, and they always are. Okay, and we want to send positive healing energy to all the black men out
Absolutely.
there. I love y'all. Okay, especially mine, sir.
Come on.
Where can the people find you on social media?
IG the Sir Armstrong, Facebook Sir Armstrong. I'm trying to be on all of them. I need a new phone though. You know, y'all know my phone be tripping.
We gonna send you healing energy. What's your cash app, sir? Sir need a new phone.
I do. It's $IR717. Y'all can cash at me.
Dollar
everybody
signs,
just send
and it
me a
really
dollar.
spelled sir. IR
Right, 717.
717. That's his
Right,
cash app,
Cash App.
y'all. Because his phone trash. Like it's
It
doo doo. And I didn't bought too many technical things to send already to sir. He ain't no help for him. He got a brand new computer, brand new microphone, brand new headphones,
Brand new,
and this,
brand new,
and
brand
this
new,
dude
brand new.
sitting in front of the curtains, child. Like, what we doing here? Okay, we love y'all though. We love you. Nora Kamara, I love you back. Albert said, "How much you need? How much you man? Listen, you can send increments of $20.
Don't play.
Okay.
How much
This
you need?
man-
I can send you the request.
That's
I ain't
we
shy.
got the sir. We go pin that. We go make that a favorite.
Right.
So you can find me on every single social media platform at eCarrice. That's ECARRICE. Man, listen, we are so we get so much love on the Shady Ass Tea, and I appreciate y'all tuning in each and every Tuesday, 6 p.m. right here on hot7025fm.com, y'all. Hey, I guess what? I guess we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.